Yo, what's up, traders? Welcome to this interesting video. So, in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys my strategy, and I'm going to be back testing my strategy um, in GBPUSD September, the month of September, which is this month. I'm going to see how it has performed, and I'm going to also created this spreadsheet. This is dates in August, right? This is London session, this New York session. Whatever result I make, I put it in under the session I cut the trade. So it's something that, yes, you're going to learn a whole lot of it, a whole lot from it, and you can adapt the strategy if you like. But I'm going to make everything easy and also as fast as possible so that the video doesn't get too long. So let's get into what we have for the day. Right, so welcome back. So this is GBPUSD, right? And this is the 15 minutes time frame. Okay, so the strategy is very easy, and that's one thing about trading. The strategy doesn't have to be complicated, just make it as easy as possible, and that's it. Repeat the same thing that you see play out in backtest. So I have not backtested September before. I don't know how GBPUSD, like, yes, trading it in September, yes, there are days when psychology, or I might miss trades, or one thing or the other make me not get exactly the same results I might get in backtesting. It's possible, right? It's possible. But the thing is, you want to know how far the strategy can work and how much it can make a month. So I might do September, which I don't really think September is really that much of a good month for GU using my strategy, but I'm going to still check for another month. Let's see how this goes. So this is the 15 minutes time frame. I'm a scalper, and I make sure I build my daily bias on whatever I'm doing for any session. Not really daily bias, but session bias from the 15 minutes. Now this is because it's not like I can't go higher time frame like daily time frame, 4 hour, blah blah blah. I can. I know how to use them, but the thing is, they might actually, make you miss trades or deceive you or keep you longer in the chart or try to make you to force things. The market is dynamic. I want to only follow what the market is doing at specific times and catch my 1:2 risk to reward, and I'm out. No stress. That's what I want to do, and that's what I like doing. So right now, I got my eyes watching GBP/USD on live markets. Okay, this is what date are we? It's 28th September. So I have my eye watching GBP/USD. You know what I'm saying? So let's go straight into the back test for today. All right, so let's go. So this is my trading view is set to New York time, instant time, so that you don't get confused. And then these line separators for each day are set to Nigerian time, so that you don't get confused. Also, it's actually intentional. I know why I did it the way I did it. It helps me to see what is likely to happen every London session or every New York session. That's what I want to just catch a particular move, like I said. So I'm not ready to catch everything for the day. No. Or I just want to catch what London can do and New York can do. So I mark the opening of New York session. Opening of New York midnight 00 hours. That's what I do. And then I wait for price to get to its 2 a.m. Eastern time. That's when I'm ready to trade. So what do I do? Once I'm here 2 a.m. Eastern time, which is 7 a.m. in the morning, I identify the previous swing before the open, which is this and this. This is the previous swing before the open. And then I mark out FVGs inside the range like this. If there is any, very easy. If there is any FVG inside the range, whether it's up or down. Now, I want to make sure that if I divide this range into two, I identify half of the range. Now, I do this in only when there is an FVG inside the range. So if I identify half of the range, whatever is here is known as premium price. Here is known as discount price for the day. Anything higher than this is still premium. Higher than this is very discount. Okay, so we have this fair value gap in the premium. So if price gets there, I'll think of selling because that's what my strategy tells me to do. So now we are in. What do? I go lower time frame, 3 minutes. I wait for a market structure shift, creation of fair value gap, and I take the trade. So now this is a nice market structure shift right here. So what do? I take the trade. Now I've not backtested it before. I can't really, but this is it. Okay, this is what I'm going to do now, regardless of the results or the what I get from one trade. I can't base it that okay, this is how this strategy behaves just from one trade, or it must be on a long-term basis to see what our strategy can give us, how many percent it can give us in average in a month. So if you can backtest it in 1 year and see what it's likely to do, then good for us. So right now, once we get to 1:1, we set our stop loss to entry, but let's see how far we can go. All right, so we just hit break even. So at this point, we set our stop loss to entry. But what do we aim for? We aim for 1:2, at least 1:2. And I always make sure it's 1:2. I don't really aim for something higher because I want to get out as fast as possible as a scalper. I don't like holding trades really long. So this was a winner, and this was 1st September. And I just go on my spreadsheet and put it down as 1st September. 1st September and London session. When did I take the trade? You guys saw when I took the trade. So my entry at 4 a.m. Eastern time. That's around 9 a.m. Nigerian time. So it's London, around early London session. So that's what I'm going to put here. So I'm going to write plus 2R. So I'm going to show you guys another scenario before I try to fast forward the video, because I'm going to make sure our backtest experience is more like fast forwarded so that you guys can see how I trade. So once I've done this for the day, I just did one trade in a day and I'm done. I don't come back to New York to do anything again. I'm done for the day. So what happens? We go to the next day, right? All right, so now this is the next day. Once we have a blue line back, our session breakdown. This is an indicator. This is not an indicator, rather it's just a setting. Go on your chart setting like this and put up your session break at this appearance. Turn on your session breaks. You can see it, check it, and then these blue lines come to your screen. Before you try to change your timing to New York time, you just say -4, which is New York time. So okay, this is how we have this. We demarcate it again. Now this is another day. It's the 2nd September. I purposely did this low because I wanted a second scenario of how I trade. That was the first. That's one of a kind. So the second kind of setup I look for in a day is something like this. If we break above, we look for sales because we assume that price limit is in a premium for the day. So it's already past 2 a.m. Eastern time. This is around past 4. So we can take a trade if it shows up. Now, it seems like we broke structure, but I want to see this low get broken before I take any FVG to be sure that yes, there was a plain market structure shift. Okay, so we just broke market structure and then we can't find any FVG by the side. So we check 5 minutes. If we see none, we go back to 3 minutes. So we wait till anyone is created. If anyone is created, we take advantage, right? So I say switch to the 5 minutes, none yet, so no entry yet. Okay, we just created a fair value gap here and time is still yet on our side until it's 6 a.m. Eastern time, 11 a.m. Nigerian time. That's when I'll be done trying to look for setups for the London session. So My entry will be somewhere around here, and my stops maybe might be above this week, just to be safe on the trade. 1:1 first. If we hit our first TP, our risk is closed. So let's see. So we are in, stop loss hits, right? So we have our New York session. Oh, what did I write here? Right in 2R. Let me just put 2R. I think plus is making it to read error. So 2nd September, we have London session. We have loss. Okay, so what do? I come back New York session. If I have a loss in London session, I come back New York session and then try to look for another opportunity. So this is how I trade New York session. I move my vertical line to 7, or I just add another vertical line though if I like, but let's just move it. So 7, and then I mark the highest high of the day. That's high of the day, and I mark the low of the day, because these are liquidity points where price can potentially break, right? So I focus on them, and if we break above, we have been able to clear buy side liquidity. Sorry, trying to check my geo trade at the moment if we are up for an entry, not yet. Okay, so we just have, now we have this week, and I think if you can see here, this is a high impact news day. So I don't know, September, we had September 5th to be our NFP, right? Or it was 4th, 5th. Okay, it was 2nd. Okay, today was NFP. Okay, 2nd was NFP, right? So please, we will not trade this day because this is NFP and we do not trade NFP. I personally do not trade NFP, so I ignore NFP days. So let's move to the next day. So I'm going to remove that record I had for 2nd September. Feel me? So here we go. Another new day. Okay, so we do the same thing over and over again, make it as mechanical as possible. So this is the highest high for the day, and this is the lowest low for the day, and let's see where we break. So we clear this liquidity first, so looking for a new London reversal. If I see any, I try to jump in. Now it's time, it's 2. Okay, so since it's 2 a.m. Eastern time, it means we can take this trade. Now if we win, we win. If we lose, we lose. Everything gets recorded. The aim of this video is to show you how far a strategy has performed. Okay, so let's just see. 1:1, that's my first target. I close risk, and let's see, we hit TP1 first, and then let's see if we hit the TP2. Yes, so that's 2 arrow, and we'll record it as a win. So 2nd September was NFP. We do not trade 2nd September. NFP days, we stay out of the market. Those in my channel can attest to that. So this is it 4th or this is 3rd? This is 5th, which was a Monday, because 2nd was Friday. So 5th September, we had a 2 arrow in. Wait, that's 5th. We had what? A 2 arrow in, 2 arrow in 2. So you guys have seen how I trade, and the rest of the video is going to be fast forwarded so that you guys can see what I look for. You can ask your questions in the comment section, and also join my Telegram channel in the description and inquire for mentorship so that you can learn how I trade. I give you the full parameters, the focus on what I do and how I trade it. So let's get to all that data for this video. So let's go. today's trade. This is today's trade that I took on Gbpusd, and this is 29th. You can see the dates right here on my screen. It is 29th April, September 2022. I'm taking this. I took this trade this morning, so it's part of the back-tested results. As you can see, I've not gotten into the trade yet, right? My entry was right there. My stop loss was down. Then my stop loss was, my stop loss was 11.5 pips. So we tapped in, right? And then went up 1:1, which was my take profits, was not hit yet, but then we smashed it and straight out smashed TP2. Okay, neat. All right, so I'm going to be stopping this backtest here, and this is 29th September, and we made 2 hours this morning, and here we go. So what's our total results? Total results. How many wins? Okay, we have win. We have our wins as, so we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22 R. And then we have our losses equal to, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 losses, right? Yeah, correct, 4 losses. So we have, so our total remains 22 minus 4. So we are up 18 R in September, trading my strategy, which is, if you're risking 1%, this is equal to 18% ROI. Comfortable to pass 2 challenges in just 1 month, meaning you can pass both evaluation and verification of the challenge, phase 1 and 2 in just 1 month trading my strategy. I'll be launching my premium signals very soon, and this is just how the least way I can show you guys that, okay, this is what my strategy can do. Okay, I am profitable, and this is what we can get out of it. So if we can make 18 hours in September, you can. I'm going to make another backtest video, okay? But like I said before, this video is something that is random. Like, it's random. I mean, it's random. I said it on the channel. What pair can we backtest? So majority chose the Gbpusd. I asked what month, majority chose September. So everything I'm doing is based on request. Okay, so in September I'm going to do another back test, and then you guys are going to choose the pair, choose the month, and you see how profitable my strategy is. So if you want to learn how to trade using my strategy, you can check on the description of this video. You see the link to my premium mentorship, right? And also the link to my Instagram, my Twitter, and whatever. So you can, direct message me, and I tell you how much I take for mentorship a month, right? So my strategy is easy, based on the 15 minutes time frame. We go lower for entries, super easy and super profitable, right? So let's go. So we still have just, I think 1 more day for the month before we call it a full month. So we just need 1 more day. If it's a loss, we'll be 17% in profits. 18 arrow goes to 17%, right? Let me write it like that. So if we are lost to be 17%, if we're in profits, we're going to make it around figure 20% for the month, which is very good. If 10% is an average, 18% month or 20% month is too good. And now I'm saying too good. So let's see how it goes. If you guys have any questions, ask in the comments or send a DM to me personally, right? I appreciate your peace out. Thank you for watching.